guys, welcome to my channel, Love Slay. My name is Ariana and this will be my first video here on YouTube. So excited, and I've been saying that I was gonna do this for so long, so here I am, finally doing it. This video is titled Makeup Routine Essentials for those looking to get into makeup or people who are already doing makeup. These are just some key products that you may be forgetting to use during your routine. Before we get into that, I do just want to do a brief overview or introduction about my brand, Love Slay. I will be doing a lot more videos on beauty, fashion, travel. Most people know me as Slay Ari on Instagram. I got that name because people always commented Slay on my pictures, and that word just stuck with me. I just really like it. Along with this YouTube channel, I'll also have my blog, loveslay.com. That's coming soon in May, so look out for that, and that's also going to have some posts regarding beauty, fashion, finance, travel, career, stuff like that. I am currently a college student, so I'm basically just helping out my fellow ladies, balance it all, because we all like to shop, we like makeup, but we don't want to spend all this money. So I'm here just giving you guys all my knowledge and really how I do it, and hopefully you guys can learn from me, and I want to learn from you guys, so I do appreciate any feedback. So without further ado, let's get started on this video. So, makeup routine essential. I am always talking with friends, co-workers, literally anybody about makeup and what products they use, and I'm always so shocked when they say that, oh, I don't use that. I'm just like, how do you do makeup and you don't use these products? So I have 5 key things that I want to share with you guys today about what you should be using during your makeup routine. Let's get started. First things first, moisturizer. Makeup or not, you should be using a facial moisturizer. Whether you have oily skin or not, you should be using a moisturizer. Whether you have perfect skin as soon as you wake up, it doesn't matter. You need to be using a moisturizer. And I don't mean a big bottle of lotion, body lotion, that you're putting on your face. This is probably the worst thing you can ever do. Please do not do this. Do not put body lotion on your face, please. What I have here is this L'Oreal Revitalift. Again, this is not even what I really use. This is like my mother's. Don't tell her I'm using it, but I ran out of mine that I usually use, and that's normally the Neutrogena one, and that has SPF in it as well. This is L'Oreal Revitalift with SPF 25. The SPF is gonna be good, especially for people with dark spots. I do have some acne scars and stuff, so having a moisturizer that does have that SPF in it is going to prevent any dark spots that you do have from getting any darker, which is great because I'm sure nobody wants their spots to be darker than they already are. Also, even if you don't have dark spots, this is just going to protect your skin from the sun, which is always a good thing. So if you can find a moisturizer that does have SPF in it, that is good. So in relations to makeup, if you do your makeup without a moisturizer, the makeup products can become dry and even flaky on your skin. Nobody wants that. You don't want to look crusty, super gross. Don't do it. Just put on moisturizer, please. Then we have people who have oily skin and they try to dry out their skin, but actually when you dry out your skin, your body thinks you need more oil than it already does, which makes you an oilier person. So your skin still needs to be hydrated, or else it's just gonna create double the amount, and now you're gonna be super oily instead. So don't do that. Just put on your moisturizer. Everyone should find a light facial moisturizer, even if you have dry skin. If you get too heavy of a moisturizer, it's just going to make the makeup not like it. It's not going to go on smooth. It's going to be it's going to be gross. Just get something light. Next thing after moisturizer are primers. I don't really care so much about eyeshadow primer or other crazy types of primers, even though I may use it, but that's not a necessity. Face primer is definitely a necessity. Here I have this Touch and Soul one. I got it in my BoxyCharm. You can get this at Ulta. And then also what I mostly use is my e.l.f. primer. This is the Poreless Face Primer. This is like anywhere from $3 to $5. There's no excuse. You guys need to get this primer, or a primer in general, not this one per se. A primer is going to make your makeup last longer, and it's also going to give your face a smooth foundation, a smooth canvas for your makeup to go on nicely. Nobody wants to finish their makeup look and it's just like a rough textured thing. You want a smooth face. Like, I don't think there's anyone who wants a rough face, especially after you just did your makeup, you know? You're supposed to look better with makeup. Well, you're supposed to enhance your face with makeup, I should say. Because some people are really pretty without makeup. Then, for my people with dry skin, there are hydrating primers that you can use along with moisturizer. This doesn't mean skip the moisturizer and just get a hydrating primer. You want to do both. Find a light moisturizer, get a hydrating primer, and boom. Those two things are probably at the very, very top of my list. Those are things you really, really need for your makeup to really look all together. Like, you don't want a dull, dry, rough looking face after you finish your makeup. I know it sounds like so harsh when I'm saying it, but seriously. Next we have setting powder. Right here I have this translucent powder for like under my eyes, and then I have this Fit Me Maybelline for like the whole face. So what setting powder is going to do is really just eliminate and prevent any creases from happening, which happens when you use like liquid things. So powder is definitely super important, especially for the under eye. If you have any lines or bags, you don't want your concealer to start seeping into those lines. So you want to set that immediately with like a translucent powder. This is really like a banana yellow one just because of my skin tone. It works best for me. And then this Maybelline Fit Me for all over your face to set that liquid foundation. The powder's just gonna set it and not make everything so like slidey, you know? You know how liquid feels, liquid foundation or concealer feels. That's not how your face should feel in the end. You don't want things moving around. This is just gonna help set it in place. So another big thing that setting powder does that I honestly recently just found out like last year, you don't want to apply any blush that's powder based or any highlight or contour powdered products onto like liquid foundation or liquid concealer. It just doesn't mix well. You want to apply powder over another type of powder. That's the best way it's going to mix well. Unless you're using a cream blush, then you probably don't need this, but again, you should really just, you should set your face with powder. It's just gonna make things better for you. Especially if you're using a lot of liquid products on your face, because I know I do, so yes, that is important. And then even if you're not, just using powder on powder is better. Then we have, you know, I said the first two are my like top two. Okay, so this would be my top three. Setting spray. It is a necessity. I don't know what I would do without setting spray, and I don't know how anyone did their makeup before setting spray. They probably just used powder, but so important. Again, I have this one from e.l.f. It's literally only $5, I think, at max. So, get it. You can get it. e.l.f. is literally everywhere. CVS, Bed Bath & Beyond, Target. Literally get it. There is no excuse. Setting spray is not only good to spray like your little sponges with or your brushes with, just, you know, like when you wet your sponge or your brushes, because you're supposed to, it just looks better on your face. I really don't know why, but it just does, and you can really see the difference. I feel like it just sets more into your face when you have a wet sponge. So rather than just using water, if you're using a setting spray, this one is matte. I have super oily skin. It's just gonna set everything better. So that's in relation to sponges and brushes. Now in relations to your overall face, you do not want your makeup out here and then your face here. Without setting spray, your makeup is just sitting on top of your face. It's not in your face. The spray is gonna make everything come together and it's gonna look awesome. And there's dewy options if you don't like matte. I like matte again because I'm oily, but some people want like a glowy finish, or there's some setting sprays that don't say any of that and it's just gonna set your makeup in place. Again, you really don't want to look like you're wearing a mask of makeup, or like your makeup's here and then here's your face. So next thing I have is just the right size brushes and sponges. I know this sounds a little obvious or whatever, but you want to have a variety of brushes and the size. You do not want to have this brush for the corner of your eye. That is just too big. You know, you just want to have a variety of different makeup brushes for different parts of the eye. Also for sponges, I'm not going to use this giant sponge for the corner of my eye. That just leaves a lot of room for error. Instead, I have this little cute tiny beauty blender that I can get into little corners or crevices. So you just want to be more precise, and having just different types of brushes is really going to help you for different parts of the face. And then also, people use different things. Not everything that works for me is gonna work for you. Like, some people like to use this to apply their foundation. I prefer a brush, and that's just me. So if something's not working out for you, or you don't like the way it looks, that doesn't mean give up. You just try to find a different way or method. And that is in life and makeup advice. So again, don't give up. There's always another way that's going to work for you, because every way that works for someone else is not going to work for you. You heard it here first, okay? And then lastly, you may think this is so optional, and it is in some cases, but mascara. You do not wear mascara after your look. It's just going to look terrible. It's just going to look like a naked eye. It is not cute. You can just tell something is just missing from the look. So here I have like mascara for like days. This is obviously my favorite one, Better Than Sex. I think everyone knows that. And then again, if I don't have that, I use this Maybelline Rocket, and then I just got this in my BoxyCharm. So literally, I am stocked with mascara for a little while. Mascara is really going to bring that color back to your lashes. If you're applying concealer, foundation, eyeshadow, all these products on your face, your lashes are bound to get some of the products on it. And you do not want that when you're done with your look and you spray your face and your lashes are just bleh. The mascara really is going to tie the look together. Trust me, you need it. Unless you have individual lashes, but in that case, product can still get on it, so you want to definitely, wipe that off if you can. But mascara, you need it. You really do need it. I'm not joking. So those are my makeup routine essentials. Again, I didn't go into detail about every single thing you need to do your makeup, but these are really going to help make things easier for you guys. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram for more updates on my next video. Comment, tell me what you think. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.